Hello, Tiger Chimera here. Welcome to another stream. Today, we're going to be continuing some more Tunic. I'm just going to load it up real quick and get into it because I'm interested to see how much further I can get in. And I also have some stuff to talk about with the manual stuff. So yeah. Alright, there it goes. So, I might have a few more monies than before because I was like checking out areas for names whenever I transferred in between areas for trying to figure out some of the stuff for translating this. So, a few things. One, some of the things that I thought were going to make the translating stuff easier, not quite so much, not quite the direct comparison I thought it was. But I think firstly, there's a few things I figured out about this. You can zoom in with A, and you can also tilt the thing slightly. It also tilts the screen in the back, but you can tilt it slightly by using the right stick. I don't know if this is useful in any way, but it is nice that they give you the option to kind of mess with it that way. So, what I think I've figured out is that the language is partially an English cipher, but with extra symbols that are individual words on their own. Like, okay, where's one of those things? Probably would have been well off going the other way. Yeah. Okay, so, like this one, I think these are all individual words, and contextually, I think the one with the two up arrows is probably the word the. That's all I've got on. Well, that's not all I've got on the single word ones. There's another one that I think. But there's two things that I've kind of figured out a little bit that, well, three things. Two of them are like words that I can kind of really tell, and one of them I'm guesstimating, but I think the likelihood that it is that word makes me think it is, and also like gives me a hint towards how the English cipher works. So this, I'm pretty sure is map. I might have said that last stream. And this, I think I've said before, is controls. Which the rest of these letters are really close together, so it's a little harder to differentiate which ones start and stop where. But these Last two would be L and S. But there's another one that I think I got really contextually. Help, hints, and clues. So I'm like, wait, I'm looking at this, and this first word in particular is like in a hint guide kind of thing. What would be the single word first sentence in a thing like this with a question mark? It would be stuck. So I think this is STUCK. Now what's interesting is you see how it's facing one way with the S's. The S on this is facing another way. So if it is English cipher and I'm correct about all this, then it's a case-sensitive English cipher. There's a few things I've seen that aren't case-sensitive whenever they do English cipher. So the fact that this is possibly, and this implies it because the other S was the capitalized first letter of a sentence. So that changes everything in terms of trying to decrypt it. Now, the unfortunate thing is this largely only equivalates itself to figuring to like kind of starting out and like figuring out a handful of letters. I'm able to like recognize these letters in other words, but not enough of them to really like make strong enough educated guesses to really strongly place any other words as confirmed or not. But it's a really good start. Also, a lot of words like in this diagram like feel like they're either short or long, or it's hard to tell how many letters they have exactly to decrypt exactly what words they would be, even if I can kind of contextually tell what these are trying to convey from playing the game. Is like it's hard to tell what exact wording they are using, and they might be using slightly different wording, or again, some of the letters might be harder to denote from each other without like further research into it. So I think I'm still going to need to find more pages to really actually start deciphering any of this, other than the like 2 to 3 words that I've found. There's a couple others that I have kind of theories, but I think it is I think I'm on the right path, and if I start getting a couple more pages, I might get lucky and find at least one other word to really start letting me decipher it. I might show off some of my notes whenever I have like more proper notes and I have them more well organized. Also, these I think are single off words. At first I thought they were going to be like more letters, like at first it was I kind of swung back and forth a few times on like whether these were going to be just the words for north and east and south and west, or if they're going to be letters like NEWS, like usually is used. But the symbol for south down here for southeast and southwest is just slightly different from the capital S. It has an extra thing, so I think it does mean that these are specifically single letter, single symbol word, full words that are similar to the capital letters that they represent. They are similar to the capital letters they represent, but they are slightly different, so it is denotes it as being south instead of capital S, in my belief. I have also noticed some things like this 3-letter symbol, or this 3-symbol phrase in blue being repeated a couple times. And as far as I can tell, it's... Oh, wait. It's like kind of the... It's the same as this. And it's basically talking about the space where you teleport between the different places. But that's as much as I can... That's as much as I feel confident in right now. Okay, I mixed up the things for blocking and drinking. Okay, so now with the mask that I won't like be losing my maximum health. Okay, I'm gonna get the money while I can. I want a good run at this. Because that's just going to constantly be making noise whenever I pass by it because it's broken and glitchy and I can't fix it. Oh, he doesn't even really try to attack whenever I get... If I run past like this... Oh man, the throw went way far. Oh, I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much because I really don't want to be wasting my... I really don't want to be wasting my magic on every single one of those guys. But man, do they really want to, like, not be in the sword range at all, ever. And it frustrates me. Get over here, you annoying enemy. He doesn't want to back up into any of these corners. You get over here. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. Oh my god. I really don't want to have to waste all of my magic on these unavoidable triggered... I'm going to have to do it. I'm already frustrated. I'm already frustrated at the top of this stream. I'm just going to have to do it. Hopefully I only have to do it for those guys. I guess I was, like, using a lot more magic on my previous runs trying to, like, coax other enemies out of areas that I was trying not to linger in. so I can have more for these guys. But it's still frustrating that these guys are basically designed to be nothing but obnoxious to fight unless you're only using this range. Okay, this one actually backs himself into a corner. Any secrets back here? No? Okay. I can check a lot more areas. Are these guys practicing something? Hmm. Okay, it kind of trails off in that direction. Is there a way to unlock something? No? Why would it unlock passage over upward? Okay, there's a single chest over there. I figure I might as well get it on one run if I might have to do multiple runs of this. A gun? Oh, that looks like it's different text and it. Pressing the print screen to capture the thing seems to have also count as pressing a button to make it go away, which is annoying because I wanted that screen. I guess I can do the thing later. Okay, oh, it does say that you get a gun there. Wait, does it say there you get a candle? Maybe I'm supposed to use a candle somewhere. Okay, and that basically used up all of my remaining mana. Hopefully I didn't need that. There's a chest down here. Good idea to make all these clean if I can. Stuff over here. There's something over here too. I like the weird wavy effects on that now that I can actually see it. That's such mean design. Is there like not a way to like get down that ladder without? Well, I guess if you have shots and shoot from above, but use up all the mana trying out the gun. Oh, that looks like a dangerous... I might want to recharge and come back, because it looks like it's a one-way trip down there, and I don't want to do it with absolutely no mana, not knowing how far it is to the next statue or teleport space. What do I have? I've got quite a bit. Yeah, just to be safe, I'm gonna kill that guy so I don't have to worry about him coming back up if I do need to, even though I'm planning to, like... The bomb got him. Nice. That was really good timing. Okay, I actually want to get the guy back here before going down because I want to get both of these guys actually. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to deal with them up top. I'm still almost already out of mana, but at least I also won't be out of potions too. And I still have some shots. Not a lot, but some. Great! Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I have used almost all of my things. And now I can't, like, even go back up. So... I can't really, like... Do I have things that... I don't have things out my magic, so basically the only other way to optimally do this by like or the optimal way to do this is killing those guys before I come down, so I'm not like getting absolutely blasted when I get down here, but can't exactly. Yes, I could have like spared that one guy since I was planning to come down past the point of no return. But like I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna make it down. Really interesting here. Okay, that looked like it was a solid thing. Okay, I can't get over there. Wait, is there a thing over here? It looks like there would be like a secret over here. Well, this looks like an elevator, so I can probably activate it. Probably on the top side of it. Wait. If I press this here... that activates that, so I can use it. There's no button to call it up here, so you have to reach it to unlock. I wonder if you can press it out of the button down here and make it go up with it. No? Okay, so it's only a one-way thing. You can't even, like, activate this to make it... you can't even, like, flip the switch down there to send it up so you have it in case you die. You just have to let... this is just purely to get back to the heal easy, or to the teleport. If you go back down this way, then you lose that. They should have made this... they should have made this other one interactable, so you could have, like, saved it as long as you remember to interact with that. That's a really limited, like, shortcut otherwise. Because it won't save me any trouble if I, like, die or anything. Okay, so I can't go over there, but I can get into the sand over here. Is sand the right term for this? I feel like there's got to be a reason why I'm able to, like, walk over here. Usually if there's a way I can do that, I can come back onto the thing. Maybe there's just more than one way to get over here. Get down over here. Anything I can do over here. Gotta check for secrets in this game. You miss out on chests or other stuff if you don't. No, it just... okay. Okay, question mark, question mark, question mark. Is this the other teleport thing? And if so... Oh, these guys are like dead. They've just broken into this. I know there's a teleport thing in this kind of area because it's a very similar to that one pad that's active but doesn't do anything. Oh my goodness. So this is kind of the core of the world and ancient tech kind of things massed together, huh? Inside the ziggurat. In just a moment. You know, it's good to know that there's a word like, even if like I there isn't like a place that directly translates the term inside the ziggurat, knowing that there's an area and having that recorded that there's an area called the ziggurat in this game will help me be able to recognize, oh, that weird specific word is this word with an unusual letter. Is this like exactly the same as the statues from above, but it's a lot more like general, like this is more like video game wire true form version of it? Because there's something kind of twisted but neat about that. At least these guys give magic back, so it's a little bit more free to hit them with the magic. There's a ton of those guys in here. Can I sneak around there? No, it doesn't look like it. So, that looks like something that I'm going to have to interact with something. I don't know what. Okay, I'm getting a little too cavalier about the... Okay. Okay, I can get on here with that. I don't know if that's helpful in any way, though. Okay, can't do that. Okay, that powers something up. Okay, that powers that up and gives me connection, so that's a shortcut. So this wand does interact with things and powers them up with its magic charge. It just doesn't do it with tuning forks. I don't know what's going to happen if I try to do anything with this guy. Well, I can't go any further without that, so... Okay, thank goodness he has really stupid charge attacks. That attack is really hard to avoid, though. Oh, there's a second phase. It was too easy. Okay, it feels like his ejected things are getting in the way in really mean ways. Ah, shoot. Okay, quite a bit of charge back. Okay, there's... Well, this looks like it's going to be slightly annoying to navigate. This the place with a chest. Yes, it looks like it. Berry. I don't think I've done anything with the berries yet. Are those going to be like health kits I can activate in the pause menu or something? Or are they going to be something else? Because I don't think I've done anything with them yet. Go behind that. That's nice. Oh, I've got to walk all the way up and down some of these. Wait. The fact that this one's further makes me think it's got a secret behind it. Oh, just a second. Okay. Oh, it's basically connected. So it's just multiple ways to get down, I guess. I guess that's sort of nice, but at the... Oh, I almost fell off. I didn't even think that was a thing I could do. Oh. Oh, is this that same juice? Is this that juice that runs through all those cables? Also, I've not been using the... I think those are like decoys or something, and I have not been using them at all. And that's probably been making it hard, but they are limited. I don't know if you can get infinite of them in the shop. I haven't been paying attention. I haven't, like, been buying stuff that much, but... Oh... What? I'm sure I would be losing health, max health right now if I didn't have the mask on. My goodness, what is that? That is concerning. This is gonna get messed up. Like, I had a feeling there's gonna be some messed up secret stuff in this, but like, oh goodness, it's gonna get bad, isn't it? Please tell me I don't have to fight these things. Oh no, what? Ugh. Please tell me I'm near where I can unlock the next teleport pad. I would like that. I guess I'm locked in here and I have that health thing I'd go back to, but it's nice to have that little safety net of knowing I can... Oh! Gods! That's terrible. These things are living creatures in these things. And what's worse is, like, most of these feel like they're like, you know, like in between power connectors. They're not even like, they didn't even feel like they're power generators. A lot of them feel like, you know, you won't even be able to power one to the next one unless you have the previous one, so it doesn't even feel like any individual is generating unique power. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe any one of them could be if you got to them, but... Jesus Christ. This got extremely dark. I had a feeling it was going to be kind of dark, but like a living ghost battery thing, like... Also, what are they producing them for? Also, whenever those guys broke open one of those, didn't it look like it was like minerals and not the ghost guys? So, but what are these being produced for? God, it's gonna get really screwed up whenever I start like actually decoding the languages, and I kind of want... Oh no. I think this game would be impossible if I didn't figure out the mask thing, because I'm in an entire new area. Oh, getting hit by them, even with the mask on. How's that affect? Okay, I get mana for playing these guys. Yeah, I kind of want to decode the language as fast as possible, because I don't want to get too far into the game before I start understanding the things behind it, but I think that's probably part of the... It's probably also like designed to be hard to decode until you get the right pages to even start guessing like I did. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if there's a better way to handle that, but two of those guys showing up at once is basically going to be a soft reset. And that's for, oh, that's mean. Developers, you didn't even give that a 10. That isn't even enough to, like, Billy back up from missing a ghost. Oh, that's mean. Potion thing. Oh, that's the only thing I have anyway. I'm not getting money from the guys down here, so I don't know if I want to use that yet. I do want to buy an extra coin if I have the... well, if I have the chance. The fact that it splits into things that also can decrease your max health if any of them hits you is just messed up. Okay, at least if you get a good combo going, you can... those. Before they can really do anything. Basically, any place I'm moving now, I'm kind of waiting like about 5 seconds for something to show up and crawl up behind me before I progress. Did I just get a whole entirely new thing of that? I mean, at this point, that's pretty good. Ow. Can they even reach me at all? Going back's gonna kind of trap me, though. Oh, it... Can I reach them? I'm afraid they can reach me, possibly. Okay. These guys didn't sneak up behind me, though. So even just approaching that, it's gonna... What are these being mass-produced for anyway? There's only a limited number of areas. I don't know what kind of areas we can, like, expand out into. Oh, this... Oh god, they knocked me over too. This is really me. Okay. I can't even, like, attempt to fight them at this point because I've been hit too many times. I need to, like, reset this. I have no teleports out of here. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here until I can, like, figure out how to just murder enough guys to get to the teleport pad in this area. If I could do them one at a time, that wouldn't be too bad, but, like, two at a time is really messed up. And these guys make you bait them with being vulnerable enough to, like, gotta do that, so it's like, it's not even like they're stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to redo the turrets every time too. Like, if I could pull them into the goop, that it'd be... hey JC. Welcome to the stream. Is there a way that I can trigger one of them coming out without both of them? They both have the same... Okay, was able to, like... Okay. Why did I make my name? I'm sorry, I just, like, I was not expecting a question like that. Kind of a mixture of, I guess, kind of a mixture of, like, thinking of something kind of cool and, like, also coming up with a character. My little... Okay, gotta get rid of those little guys. There we go. Okay, I just gotta hope that there's not anything major after the next one. Okay. Gonna step one step at a time. Where's the point that they show up? Is there lore? No. Not. If you're talking about for my character and not for this game definitely has. It has a lot of lore. It has an entire language that you have to decrypt. As for me, not a ton. No, I should probably make some more or something, but generally, my persona, Tiger Chimera, it's a magical creature and lives in a magical dimension, and there's floating islands. That's kind of it. Otherwise, besides the magical nature, it's kind of. I don't really like play up a persona or anything. I just kind of like be myself on these streams and as Tiger Chimera. And lore stuff like some VTubers and stuff have would be cool, and I might kind of try to make more at some point. This is exactly the kind of nonsense I don't want to happen with these guys. Okay, now I'm down to 2. Oh, the shield didn't trigger as fast as I thought it would. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was kind of hoping that I'd seen the last of the having your health lower mechanic whenever I found the mask, but oh well. I guess, in theory, I could use these. I could run past those turrets and let them activate and take out the bugs, but that would also require like some difficult kiting of those turrets. So it's not really a we can deal with that. I'm gonna get the chest. I don't know why. I'm gonna get the chest before I activate that. More of the red berries. I wonder if red berries are health and blueberries are mana. I'm kind of hesitant to charge. Oh no! Do these guys show up mid-fight, or is it only if I... Are these guys on a timer or something to show up? Or is it like... Okay. Close enough. Okay, these guys don't even get hit by the magic attacks. I wonder if those guys do. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so now I have to... Oh, they can get hit by that, which is nice. Alright. Sorry about having to meet there for a second, but... Okay, this is probably going to have a lot of changes. And this also makes me feel bad every time I have to do that. And is that going to be like... Does that sound like those guys screaming? Because that makes me feel even worse. It always did sound kind of like there was a thing there. Oh. Okay, please attack that guy. Okay. Are you speedrunning? No, I'm not speedrunning. I'm just... I didn't realize that these guys were going to show up again. I thought they were going to be dead forever like proper bosses or something. So I just kind of got myself in a bad situation. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, bomb. Oh, bombs probably would have worked on these guys. Hopefully. I've been underutilizing bombs. I underutilize a lot of things in this, probably. I also noticed that this was back. So let's just do that, and then let's just run wholesale past these guys. Let them fight amongst each other. Wait, did I find a new type of attack? Oh, that's just free-flowing. dreams of those energy ghosts as I sit here. Yeah, it did always seem like that there was something like a little conscious or sounding of like a sentient thing's noise whenever I was like fully encapsulating those and powering up those things. Those machine things. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, is it like charging this entire thing? The hidden vault. Okay. Gotta add that to my collection of things. I'm guessing this is the door that teleports me back to the hub area. Oh, is it gonna have the name for it whenever I teleport in now? Okay, did I have... Okay, I do have this one logged. So now I can leave that area and come back to about where that is, which I'm guessing means it's going to be another major area. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to check something else. I wanted to check if one of the names of the thing shows up when I go there. You've been following me for a lot of days. That 176 days. Cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed some of the streams I've put on. Okay, so it doesn't look like the name of this place shows up. Wait, there's been a couple of treasure chests here this whole time. Okay, just some extra money, but that's still really good. Oh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I'm gonna up the potions thing. I can always get the... I can always buy the thing later on. Coin. It is unfortunate how long I've had to have the mask on the fox, because normally they're just really cute. But I have a feeling that this hidden vault area is still going to have lots of this corruption stuff. So I might need to keep it on. And I haven't exactly gotten any like extra movement thing that would let me re-explore the past areas and get some of those extra... Like there's a couple of different pages to the instruction manual that I'm sure like I'm going to be able to get like... I'm going to get at least 2, but I'm probably going to be able to get up to 4 once I get the next movement upgrade. If it's not in this area, then I don't know where. I don't know if there's been another, like... Oh, this is another... Is this another hex thing? I don't know if the librarian has a green one, but... This one's a blue one. Is the green one? Oh, no, wait, there's green here, so maybe green's more in the frog domain area. Have I not done all the frog domain area thing? I haven't experimented much with the gun. Okay, so I automatically took damage because I was trying... Even if you weren't trying to take a screenshot of that, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure, like, the quick attack is, like, meant to get you. Hit anyway. Well, that took most of my stamina. A lot of these... There's a lot of attacks that just straight up go around the basic shielding. So this might be a guy that I want to fight later on. So, like, what other areas do I have to explore right now? I don't know if the gun opens up anything new for me. I guess I need to experiment with that. What damage does he do to himself whenever he does that? Is there a perfect block in this? Because sometimes I'm not taking stamina. Yeah, it looks like it. It really looks like I'm gonna need higher stats for this. Like, I could probably technically do this now, but like, where else can I even go right now without getting any movement upgrade stuff? Okay, some of this is this, like, kind of going around my shield, just straight up. I'm really close too, honestly. If I did the last two dodges better, oh well. Okay, so the real question, I guess, now is there anything that I can do? This one's still not unlocked. What area is that? That's West Garden, but I need a movement thing to get past that. Either that or something that reveals something. Oh, the rings are rotating around her, except the ones that I set. Is this town? It'd be nice if this was town. Okay, so I can't charge this. There's something that's thought of. Have I? Okay, hitting that with the stick doesn't do anything. Okay, so it makes the same noise. Seems mostly like a combat thing, but I wonder if that caused more damage than the multiple shots with the other thing. Okay, so I didn't really get any things in that area. I didn't get any new manual pieces this stream yet. I'm concerned I might not. Oh wait, this under area is the burying ground. Is it? Is that like the place underneath the quarry? And that thing is where I go into the thing? Only ghosts are permitted to enter the inner grounds. And I think that's where I was. The inner grounds is the inside area. So that does mean that those things are specifically canonically ghosts. But if that's correct... Is that correct? Is this that under area? No, I don't feel like I've... Like, that one lead-up area feels like it should be that, but no, there wasn't a grave on the way or anything, so this might be an entirely different area. Have I fully gone through the frogs? It looks like there's... No, that... Have I been into this? Okay, no, yeah, I have, and that's the spider cave. Oh, there's a musical... Do I... Am I going to get a musical instrument and have to play it in places? Because I saw another thing that was like... Note thing. I don't think I've gotten that yet. Okay. That area... Okay, so... Oh, the lower miasma area. Looks like it's encouraging you to have a mask. Then it's pointing out where the gun is. Says something about the rooted ziggurat. Then cavity. And then it says it's pointing out the monastery, and it has a candle symbol, which feels like it implies you get the candle in there, and maybe the candle is something that I can do something with the... I can do something with the graves, because on this map, I think that's about where one of the graves is, and it shows a candle, so I might... My next move is to... try to... do that. My next move is to try to... see if I can find the candle in the monastery area. Oh, is that just automatically up? Okay, so that's actually a nicer shortcut than I thought it was going to be. But for right now, I'm going to go on a short break to rehydrate, stretch my limbs. I suggest you all do the same, and I'll be back shortly. All right. All right, it's capturing the game again. Was there... Oh, right, I got the ladder here, so if I want to go up here, it's much easier. I use this to fight this guy without losing the thing I forgot there was the ladder there. Right? Oh, I missed one. Oh well. I need to have all of the money. I swear, I hope it's not like over there. I mean, why would it be like, though, like, why would they unlock the candle in kind of just a spot like that where I need a different unlock? I'm a little surprised they didn't hide something like back there. The monastery. I'm gonna look at the instruction booklet again to make sure I'm looking at this right. Yeah, it implies maybe I use the candle at the monastery instead of getting it at the monastery, but like at least two of these other things look like they're accurate to like where you get the thing, so and this area is going to be a lot easier to explore without having to worry about just running past everything because of the depleting max health. Yeah, them scavenging this area is a lot worse with context. Like, whether they're aware of it or not. Does anything happen if I try to do this with this one? Okay, no, it does not look like that. wonder if the hex things are going to be like some other, like, Legend of Zelda things. I mean, it is a 3/3 thing, so it would fit with the Triforce, but part of me is wondering if it's going to be like the medallions from the start of like Ocarina of Time, where it's like maybe it just shows off where these are. Maybe it's just a symbol for that. If so, then can you pick those back up? I... Can I not get it back? Okay, so they are like single use. It does kind of follow my command a bit. Unfortunately, I had to use one. I think I can buy them at the shop, though, and I haven't been using them much, but I had to see if it was just going to, like, drop a thing that, like, interacted with anything that was like, okay, this is how you unlock this area, and it's like, no, not really. So that, at least it, like, marks where those things are going to be, but that's not the item in progress. And have I gotten... I wonder if I've gotten enough stats since fighting the library guy to try to fight the library guy again. I don't know if that, like, give me any, like... I think that's just beating the guy, and I definitely don't feel confident I'd have enough stuff to fight the scavenger boss without upgrades, so I need some way to, like, some new areas, some new things to do, and find and unlock, but I don't even know what if there's anything I can. Like this mine area and the underground area unlocked is kind of the major advancements I found. And like that underground area was fairly linear. I don't think there was any side paths I could have done. Maybe there is, but it feels like that's just teleporting me back to a boss area. Maybe there's more things down here, but I doubt it. I'm gonna check that shop. Maybe I can, like, put on extra things, but I don't know how many of them are gonna be helpful. Let's check this out. This feels like it's not going to do anything until I have all the hexes. It doesn't feel like... Okay, I can't, like, look at that while I'm in here. It doesn't feel like I should be at max everything quite yet, because Scavenger Boss was kind of rough. Like, maybe doable, but rough. Okay, yeah, and the things aren't even. So I imagine I should at least be able to get even on all those. There's a pattern there. Is that going to be a hint for a puzzle, or is that going to be just a symbol of something? What's this area? I'm gonna double check if this was anything that... Maybe those doors open once I get all the hexes. But that would mean I'm supposed to fight the guys next, and that doesn't feel right to me. Maybe I can do the library guy. Maybe I should attack the library guy, but I don't feel like I'm going to be getting the scavenger boss in this state. I don't know what these are. Not having the... I'm not having the... Not being able to read the things is really hindering me in being able to decipher what do the items mean from the... Wait, half of those don't even have that anyway, do they? Check once I'm at the... Up or down that's the cathedral? I think it's down that's cathedral. Okay. Okay, it does. Okay, it isn't like the names or whatever, the languaging here, so I can kind of make an assumption on what some of these things do by the name. I don't know how many of these I have. Aura's gem. Okay, that's the thing that I could figure out if I had the languaging. I don't think I have the muffling bell. I have the thing that gives me more attack whenever I think I'm gonna keep the shield on because that might help me. Hmm. Oh, that I need to roll, I think. Okay, you're just staying down here for some reason. Why are you doing this? I mean, why you're doing this in general is also a good question, but why are you like staying so close to... Oh. I guess to give me a chance to fight. And get some hits in. All right. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't think I had much choice. I am kind of concerned that I haven't been able to find any new manual pages yet. Feels like a bit of a big deal. Also, I'm concerned this means that I am expected to fight the scavenger as I am, and I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. Maybe I'll search around for like any alternate areas in that place first before... I should also check with the shop here. In just a second. Okay, back at... I don't know if I thought I pressed it and got it back on, but then it wasn't on, so now I'm worried that... Okay, I can't buy these again. I'm gonna buy this first. Oh... Can I only buy one of those? I'm gonna buy this and see. Okay, so I think I can buy infinite of those, which means... If I want... Honestly, 150 is not bad. I'm gonna fight some guys and get 150 for one of those, and maybe... I wonder if I can use that at the grave or something. I don't know what the candles are, but I want to see if those buy infinitely like the... Because if I can do something with at the grave site with them, I wonder if I'm supposed to put handled down at the grave sites. They're an easy grave to get to. They bought 3 and those are infinite buy. So I can definitely afford to, and 150 is not bad at all. So I can definitely afford to experiment. What is the... Okay, I'm going to put that in first, but is there an easy to get to prayer thing? I think there's one in the cathedral. If I go back to the toll, then I can go up through the cathedral, stop by that thing, and if not, I can at least see if there's anything else I can grab all there. Okay, so just wanted to, like, I don't know if I had those set up. Figured I'd get that in before I tried getting the blue hex. I was hoping I could get some manual pages. Maybe I still will, but I was hoping to get some because I wanted to at least try to make progress on the thing in between streams, because I don't like to try to do the... I don't like to try to, like, do the translating on stream. I just want to, like, collect the information and notes to do it later. Is it... Oh, this way. Maybe maybe I should check the West Garden area again, but I don't know if there's any place, because I don't know if there's... I just had a thought, and it's going to annoy me if I'm correct. If I had accessibility to this stuff. Okay, no, that doesn't create a walkway. I was like, if I can use the ice dagger to make a walkway in the area, that's going to be annoying. And I could have, like, went the west area much sooner, but I guess not. Oh, I'm sure there's probably stuff I can get over there when I have the jump ability. What is it? Is it Rock's Feather in like the actual Zelda games or something that you can like jump? And the fact that that's a thing makes me feel like it'll probably be a thing. Can I hit the end table guy in here? No, I can't. He's just a little guy. Okay, so that isn't really what I expected to be, and I don't know if those are I didn't see this in the shop. I don't think those are in the shop. So I'm afraid to use those. Maybe that's what I use, but I don't... I'm certain I'm gonna have to go through here again, but... at least for the time being. I don't have any... Wait, I can walk up here? Is there any reason to? Is there a secret thing up there? Or does that just make it easier for me to get up there? Are there any other treasure chests back here? I might just have to... I'll check if there's any extra things around the scavenger area after. Or before the fight, I guess, but... I'm not counting on it really giving me anything. Like, yeah, that looks like it's going to be the jump thing. And some of these jumps look really far. It's not definitely more than just a regular Rock's Feather. Yeah, it's just kind of a straight there and back thing, isn't it? There's another ladder on that side. But can I get over there? Not as I am, it doesn't look like. Maybe I unlocked other stuff by activating those things. But I kind of... do we want to backtrack right now to test that theory out? I don't know. I feel like I'm had enough progress with the boss that maybe there are more areas I can go through and unlock stuff and get more stuff, but maybe I'm also just at a point where, like, it's going to be a hard fight against this guy, and I have to kind of deal with that. I think I could give it, like, a couple of runs. Okay, yeah, so sometimes his attack just kind of goes over my head and damages me anyway. That's great. And I can't tell exactly what attack does that. I will gladly confuse AI stuff if it means beating this boss. Sometimes it can get a lot of hits in too. Okay, that was me being bad at timing and stuff. And that's me being greedy. Okay, so that was an attack that... Oh, you haven't used your gun in so long. I forgot you had it. Yeah, I'm getting a little greedy. Whoop. There we go. Just needed to be really rude to this guy, apparently. I'm sorry, dude, but also you're harvesting ghosts. So that's rude, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna unlock the second half of this, and it's going to be terrible. And the fact that I barely have enough letters to, like, spell out, like, one or two words, short words. and only, like, depending on which ones have capitalization or not. Like, it's not enough for me to, like, get the forewarning of the backstory of, like, why what I'm about to do is going to be a terrible idea. I'm going to find that out after, I'm sure. After I do something irreversible and it turns out this ghost lady is, like, the true villain or something. I'm hoping she's not. But also, it feels like reality is kind of powered on the anguish of ghosts. So, and also in this game. Anyway. Okay, there. Even though I've unlocked the things, it only shows the hexes I've gotten, not the rings that have been activated or dropped. So does that mean I am going to have to get extra things for those? Does that imply that I'm going to have to reinstate the rings as a second part of this? So that's dropping in a very claw-like fashion. There's a interesting and odd ambiance kind of going on. And whatever happened isn't happening immediately here. Maybe I go to the other world? And something's up there. I will take down all the guys on the way there so I can have extra money for whatever I'm going to need later. Because this feels way too... Like, that guy was kind of a hard boss, but it also feels like a little too easy to just be over now. Like, I was looking at someone else's thing. Not actually looking at their thing, but like, I think it was Steven Plays was doing a thing of like runs of this, and their VOD thing was comparable enough to mine that I could... I'm not going to spoil how many things there is compared to mine, but like, they had an approximate similar kind of... They had a regular thing of like the length of the VODs enough that I'm like, okay, and the number of VODs it looked like until the one labeled end, even accounting for like the pauses in between he might have done for breaks and stuff, and maybe assuming one of us is better or worse than the other or something, or just more distracted. Like, even assuming like I'm on the faster end of the two of us, just assuming that for comparison's sake, it should not be over yet. It seems way too early for that. And I don't know how much he's gone on into the rabbit hole of trying to decode any of this stuff. And she's not here at all. which makes sense. It also feels weird she didn't show up at the place whenever I unlocked her. I also have not gotten... Like, I haven't gotten the thing that lets me do the jump thing. I haven't gone to an entire area. I don't think I've gone to the swamp. I haven't unlocked this thing. There's so many things that I haven't, like, done yet. I don't think I have half of the instruction manual things. Like, there's supposed to be at least 52, and 52 is where the things start. Wait, that's 51. Oh, I thought I had like 53 or something. Okay, so memo pages starts at 52. Okay, so even assuming that's like each of these is one half of a page. This is like 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Okay, 17, but that 17 out of like 26 if I'm splitting the 53 in like half or for like about 52, so that's a little over half, but that's still like there's a lot more I should be getting. Okay, she's in here instead of the sword. The sword's gone. Hello there. The air. That's a good name for like a villainous princess boss. What's concerning me is there's not really a lot of other areas to... Oh, is it just over whenever I... There's no sound. I'm ghost form now. Okay, so was I expected to die? I kind of don't want to do the teleport thing yet, because I don't know if that's just going to send me there. I feel like being able to be in ghost form or being forced to be in ghost form is going to give me a lot of... Oh, is there one on the... Wait, have I been able to go down there? This is also very interesting because basically it feels sort of implied that all of the characters, all of the ghosts have been dead because the swamp area is like ghost only, which I guess maybe now I can go there. The things in the batteries are ghosts. The princess was a ghost. Our fox was the only like living fox. Okay, so those look like they're all words. And I'm not going to get very far in like understanding. I'm gonna just make a new folder for the Ghost Fox dialogue because I'm guessing that we're going to, now that we're dead and we've accessed what I assume is the second entire half of the game, we're going to like be running into a lot of the ghost NPCs. It also looks like it's turned things to nighttime, or maybe just being in the land of the dead makes it kind of nighttime. Hey there, friend. Oh, I'm sure this will be very helpful if I knew how to read. Okay. Something the swamp. I'm pretty sure that that's the. I've got a lot of new stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to read any of it. But do I have a ladder down to the beach? Because if so, then that will let me get a new thing. Oh, hey, I can walk across here now because of that. Because there's a ghost bridge. I was wondering, part of me thought like some of these, I mean, I felt like there's going to be a jump item too, but some of these areas felt like, maybe there's not going to be a jump item necessarily, but there's going to be an item that lets you kind of like see an alternate world where there's bridges where these things were not in. I guess that is. If I'm remembering correctly, that second symbol I think is like our character's name specifically and not just hero. I think there's a similar word that looks very much like that. There's a symbol that's very similar that I think is like general hero, but like that one is like specific us hero. I'm not going to turn that on yet. Maybe I should. Actually, I will before I go that way, but I'm going to. It feels like it's a little too quiet, but I feel like that might also be on purpose. Okay, that's this. I'm wondering if any of the wording's going to be different the second way through. Was that green before? I don't remember if it was green before, and I don't know if I've saved that. I'm gonna have to like talk to all these characters, and I'm going to probably enjoy that, but oh wait. Oh, there's a lot of places that I don't have access to right now. I don't know if I can go over to the left side of the area right now. Huh. Oh, I don't have like a, oh, this is like properly ghost town style. I don't have I all my bars are at like 2 and I don't have access to any of this stuff. Hmm. Well, I guess if there is a... Was there an extra person I could talk to, or they crossed away? That one person's across away, so I don't know. That definitely looks like a door thing I can interact with if I knew how to. Can I go in here? That's one of those. Is it actually going to let me know? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if there's going to be a thing that lets me kind of traverse between the two worlds now that I've been killed and I'm stuck between these two worlds. It also is interesting that I couldn't be that like I was Dark Souls killed back to the previous statue every time I died before, but now I'm like dead, and only the heiress could kill me. And I'm not sure if I'm sure if maybe if I perfectly fought her with perfect blocks, I could have beat her. But I wonder if you're not supposed to beat her, and if this is not a villainous act, if this is required for the journey. So could it could be kind of both. I don't feel like the morality here is like pushing gray at best because we've got the screaming ghost batteries. Oh, I think this is the direction to the swamp. I'm getting video game swamp vibes from this area. The cathedral, something moonlight. Yeah, I'm so glad I decided to like make an entire different folder for this because this is going to like be basically filling up an entire folder. I'm also thinking I might end up having to play this game again after I've decoded everything because some of this dialogue I don't know like if it's going to disappear and I won't be able to revisit the people easily to re-get the context. So I might have to play again just to like see the language in the original context that's meant big fight. Is that a a big fight? That would be a simple thing that makes sense for a. Oh, a third one. I guess there's some. This is like proper dialogue, so maybe I could pick out some uh, assumed words from these, but we've got some sad music now. Old burying ground. Burying ground. I was, I haven't really seen it yet, but I was wondering if some of the text was going to get swapped around whenever you got to the ability to go to the reverse world or see the reverse world. It doesn't seem like it quite yet, but not ruling that out as a possibility of something that'll happen eventually. Oh yeah, there's a fight ahead. It feels like, even if you did one of those, like the librarian fight before the scavenger fight, like it feels like you do what you at least have to fight for the last hex, and then you fight the thing, and then you kind of do wander around and talk to some NPCs that you can't understand because you haven't fully decoded the language yet, and then they throw another boss fight at you after the potentially forced failed boss fight. I'm curious what would happen if you won that fight. Oh wait, this is a heal station. It's not a dead place. I wonder if okay, wait. There's those. Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, and I carried my money with me, which is nice. Okay, I got a new thing. Ooh, spooky. Okay, I can't actually go through there. Is there okay, yeah, it does look like there's a chest this way. Okay, that's another card. Is that an explosive skull? Why are there orange skulls? Okay, so that guy has a shield. Okay, this feels like too much progress. What's the other way? Also, I should probably check the swamp map, because if I am in the swamp, it'll show me. It does show me I'm in the swamp. Okay, it says there's a four thing down here. Maybe both ways will let me do a thing or do different things. Oh, what? Is there something in here? What is that? Okay, lost echo. Okay, so it was another one of these guys. And they can stay invisible until you reveal them. Oh, you can parry? Oh, that would probably make some of the bosses... That'll probably make some of the bosses easier if I can get the timing down on a replay. Oh, and that's so much of my health. That's basically all my potions of my health. Yeah, I don't feel bad for... I've got magic, I will use the magic. I do not feel bad about that at all. Oh, hey, I got another one. I think I have enough of those to put in the well and have another one of those abilities active at once now. Can I put the... Okay, I was just checking that wasn't tied to the other thing. Because it is a shield, so I didn't know if it would be tied to that specifically. Is the 4 tied to the 4 orange skulls? Unless there's more than 4 orange skulls. Is there another way down here? Because there's something there. I think I just need to get the item that lets me jump to get that one. Maybe to get past here too. Okay, so this is a dead end area. So I need to go the other way to actually progress. I got some good stuff over here. I have more than enough. Yeah, I got a space. Okay, I think this one legit makes me like faster even at base walking speed. So I'm gonna keep that on at all times. In fact, So it's those. And that probably make fights easier too if I can like more easily maneuver. Okay, can't get to that upper area yet. I don't think. It kind of shows an area where you can kind of get up, but I think that area doesn't exist in this version of the game because the maps are usually like not completely correct. Is there anything I can get here? Am I just getting hit a lot for nothing? Oh, I can get up over here. I'm a little surprised. There's another coin, so they're really giving me a lot that I can do. At this point in the game. Or they're giving me a lot of boosts at this point of the game. Which is nice considering like it felt like I was just at a point where I didn't have much I could do to power up or whatever. Yeah, because they're just coming from two different of angles. Should I try to just go into the area? I'm gonna just try to go into the temple first, I guess. I can always come back here. Or can I? Even if I could walk up there. Okay, so this might be another thing where the thing is wrong. Oh, no, I have to get up there anyway. And this is just something I can't reach right now. I wonder if... Ooh, nice. Bottle piece. Okay, so I've Got a few guys in a graveyard to deal with. Oh, let's get this guy first. Okay, so even if I only use enough to take out one, that'll just make this a lot easier, because then I'm not dual guarding against guys that are changing position. God, they have so much health. It's not even difficult, it's just annoying to kill those guys with so much health. Okay, enough for 2 more hits. And they back off, so you can't... I let my guard down just a smidge too quick. Okay, there we go. So if I do this optimally, I only alert one of the echoes itself. Oh, that triggered that guy? I was trying, yeah. I don't mind that, because, like, it... I mean, I don't know if I'm getting money in the Land of the Dead as much. But, like, whenever I'm living again, whenever I can actually use the money for something, I can grind it out fairly easily. Okay. Don't make me fight you every time. It's already annoying enough with both of the birds. Then the third bird. Then all of these adventures. And the way that this game, like, has enemies set up where there's like pairs of them that will always trigger both. It'll always trigger both if you get into aggro of any of them. Okay, there's a thing there. I wonder what it is. Oh, I hate how dodgy they are. Oh my god. Hey, Bake. Welcome. I'm at one of the more annoying parts of this game. I don't like these birds. I hate these birds. I hate these birds. Oh my god. I can't. I think your stats are limit. Oh my god! I triggered one of these idiots, so I'm gonna have to fight as many of these guys as possible. I'm kind of so-so on this game's checkpointing because sometimes it feels like there's just like a lot of really annoying encounters like that you can't even avoid between like one checkpoint and the next. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's just long enough. Sometimes it's like this and it's like there's just some bad counters. Reminds you a bit of Nabaki saying reminds him a bit of certain bits of Skyward Sword. I haven't played enough of that to like compare, but yeah, there's certain games that are like, yeah, sometimes like certain parts of this game are kind of like Dark Soulsy in its design, but then some parts like this is like, what? Oh, you just like got around the defense, you jerk, you absolute jerk, die. Yeah, sometimes. Oh god. Some parts of this is like, if you trigger one enemy, it triggers them both every time. And you can't like and like these guys, most enemies will stay aggro to you forever. So you can't even like outrun their aggro range like a normal Souls game. Yeah, these birds are like legitimately one of the most annoying games in the one of the most annoying enemies in the game. They've got more health than they really should for an evasive enemy. They are one of the few enemies that rarely lets you multi-hit. Most enemies, even more evasive or defensive ones, let you multi-hit them easier. And you like to pile them up, multiple of these guys. It's a crime. I've got to backtrack to get this guy to a place where he's above ground so I can hit him. And like many, definitely not unique to this game, but like definitely one of those games where like if you have one-on-one enemies, you can, besides the bosses, you can do fairly well. If you've got more than one enemy at any point, you're going to be probably struggling. Oh, thank God. Is there... I'm not going to set the thing, but is there... Oh, this is a shop. Hello there, friend. Oh, you've got another coin in the afterlife for me? Well, I can't afford it, but I'll... Or maybe... I did check any other shops after I bought that coin. Maybe each shop has its own coin. So you can buy multiple coins from the shops. Or you can have multiple shops, each with a coin. Just back up. Get those later upgrades. Abake, have you played this game before? Version though, but you've seen it played. It is fantastic. I imagine you would love it. Okay, I should probably save that. Okay. Or are these non-ghost things of like past me's? Are these evil me's? Or evil past heroes? And they looked like they were worshipping the... worshipping the Era statue. At least one of them looked like they fell in. Okay, these guys have the max health drain glitch property too. Oh, it's their swords are built out of that. Oh, these things have tentacles coming out of them now in this area. Which, I wonder if they have that in the Overworld Cathedral or not. That has some definite Eldritch implications. Okay, so this is probably where you might supposed to be fighting the first one of those in combat. These guys are so easy to fight compared to a lot of the other guys. And I wouldn't have a problem with that if the ravens outside also didn't like drain your max health. That would have at least given these guys something unique in this area. But no, the ravens outside did that whenever they hit, so... they're just like a harder enemy. These guys are just lore implications. There's a lot more than the 6 that there were statues for, which also has some weird implications to the lore. Okay, I'm not losing the max around here. Oh, this guy actually has skills. Maybe he's one of the actual heroes. Oh yeah, he's a different color and stuff. I'm guessing this is the, like, first real enemy that... guessing this is the first real enemy that it's like, hey, if you haven't learned to parry, learn to parry really quickly, otherwise you're going to lose a lot of shit here. Okay, it didn't look like he actually stunned with the parry, so I don't know how good that actually even is. I feel like it should do more if it's... Okay, like it blocked without losing the stamina, but I don't know if the rest of it, like... I feel like it should be doing a stagger for making me do the timing. There's a guy up there. Okay, the timing is completely different between different attacks. And this guy's is way harder. Okay, I feel like I've done that, like, rolling thrust kind of thing before, too, so I'm wondering how you do that. I was wondering if he wasn't going to disappear and that was going to be some sort of... like, dark thing with him. Okay, I just also realized that going over a little. Okay, got more chili pepper. I'm gonna see if there's anything in this next room. Okay, let's open up this. And now I have a shortcut to not have to fight the birds next time. I should round this up. I'm realizing I haven't gotten any more. Wait, did I get it? Did I get an instruction page booklet? No, I found one. I saw one, but I couldn't reach it. I have some more NPC dialogue to go over, but I don't think I'm going to be decrypting any of the information, and I'm sure that I'm going to get 20 pages next stream. What I'm really worried about is I'm going to get, like, half the pages next stream, and then because I'm going to get them all in that stream, it's not going to have the... be able to decrypt them midstream. Oh well. I'm just gonna try and find someone to... hopefully this game's a bit longer. It might be like have a whole half left. Who knows? I'm gonna intermission really quick to find someone to raid. I just remembered that I'm gonna just do a quick read on Twitch Chat Gaming because I remembered every time I open the Raid browser while playing this game, it throws me into seeing a bunch of Tunic streams, and I don't want to risk seeing the spoilers on there. Because last time I did that, it looked like I saw things of like people trying to figure out the decryption stuff that I'm trying to do, and I don't want to get spoiled on that. If I wanted to just read it, I'd just look it up. I want to figure it out. You don't usually get a challenge like that. But so normal stream times are Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be continuing to do Tunics on Mondays. And I'll see you all in the next stream.